new bill that would give President Biden the power to ban TikTok nationwide. In a statement, National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan said, quote, "It would strengthen our ability to address discrete risks posed by individual transactions and systemic risks posed by certain classes of transactions involving countries of concern in sensitive technology sectors."
Yeah, it's coming a week after the Biden administration set a deadline for sunsetting the app on government devices. This is all over security concerns that TikTok is essentially taking your data and sending it to China. I want to bring in some of our guests on this. We have Cyrus Walker, a cybersecurity expert, and Morgan Wright, a chief security advisor. Thank you both for coming on. We appreciate the time. Cyrus, if I could start with you. This administration backing a bill to possibly ban TikTok on all devices. Theoretically, how would that work?
Well, that's a challenging consideration to make. First off, you'd have to address the web of interconnectivity that TikTok has across the internet space, if you will. It's not just TikTok, but it's also the SDK that other applications have plugged into to share information between their applications and TikTok. So banning the app itself won't necessarily get rid of the threat that TikTok poses to the exfiltration of data from U.S. soils over to the Chinese government. That would still be in place because they'd be able to get data from other apps that have used the TikTok SDK to connect, to create interconnectivity. Mm-hmm. So it's not an easy notion to say to just ban TikTok. I mean, yes, you can ban TikTok. You can reach out to Apple and to Google and all the other app stores and cause them to remove the app from their store. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. What do you do to remove the complete interconnectivity of TikTok to thousands of apps that use it on a daily basis for data sharing purposes?
Wow, really interesting. It goes beyond just the TikTok app. Morgan, when you think about it, though, millions of Americans have already downloaded this app. Is it too little too late?
Look, one of the big questions, I used to work in the intelligence community in DOJ, it's once the toothpaste is out of the tube, how do you get it back in? Well, you don't. So what you do is you figure out ways to do this. Here's part of the scary part, and this is the influence, like what Cyrus is talking about. 10% of adults, just all adults, get their news from TikTok. 33% of users of TikTok, that's where they get their news source from. So the question is, you could remove all these connectivities, but again, this is a massive influence operation. It's not something that's easily done, and even though you take the app off the store, to Cyrus's point, you still have to unwind all of the connectivity they have, all of the data they're feeding on demographics, psychographics. And by the way, at the end of the day, I think this is a big play by TikTok. They're going to establish their own store. They will compete with Amazon. They will compete with Walmart. They're looking at collecting lots of data. So it's not so much the data that's being collected because everybody does it. My problem is who's collecting the data. Scalpel in the hand of a trained surgeon is one thing. You put it in the hands of Hannibal Lecter. Well, we've seen that movie. We know how it ends. Mm-hmm.
Very true. Very strong warning from you, gentlemen, and we appreciate you coming on and sharing your thoughts with us today. Cyrus Walker, Morgan Wright, thanks so much.